Hey guys, Omni here. Welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out our movie reaction poll winner for January. Thanks to you guys over on our Patreon and the members here on the channel. You guys have voted and the winner was Arrival. Now, this movie, I do remember when the trailers came out, though I don't remember too much about them. All I remember is, I think, like some kind of spaceship landing and them trying to find a way to communicate with it. I don't know what kind of movie this is going to be. I don't know if this is going to be more like Interstellar. I don't know if this is going to be more like some Ridley Scott insanity. I don't know. I honestly don't even remember who else in this. But guys, with that said, if you want to see the full-length reaction, you check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, gives you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you wouldn't need your own footage to sync up with the time codes to your reaction the entire thing. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover here, and over there is where you get to suggest and vote on the movies that we react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, and trying to make it worth your while so you are going to way support the channel. And guys, I hope you enjoy this reaction, and if you do, please leave a like and drop a comment. Subscribe if you're not already, because it really does go a long way with helping us out, and I would really appreciate it. With that all said and out of the way, guys, let's dive into Arrival. Here we go.
Memory is a strange thing. It doesn't work like I thought it did. We are so bound by time, by its order.
Is it Amy Adams? Yep. Okay. Right. Okay.
Are you the sheriff in this here town? These are my tickle guns, and I'm gonna...
Come back to me. Baby, come back to me.
What a way to open.
Any news you want to share?
Dr. Banks, can you turn the TV to a news channel?
This triggered some 9/11 memories for me. Oh, fuck.
The object apparently touched down 40 minutes ago just north of I-94. That more objects like this have landed at as many as 8 other locations around the world.
Oh. I thought it was just the one.
If this is some sort of peaceful first contact, why send 12? Why not just one?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I know. I saw that too.
I really love the way this is shot so far. Who's the director on this? Oh, that explains a lot. Denis Villeneuve. Okay. I'm in. I didn't know that.
Exactly, so... me? Yeah, you know me. I'm about the same.
That explains the cinematography.
Mom, I'm fine. Okay, I'll call you later. Bye.
Speaking of, I can't wait for Dune Part 2.
8 hours after landing, there's still no signs of what might be called first contact. The objects measure at least 1,500 feet tall.
2 are reported to have penetrated
We're not even showing it.
other off the coast of the Black Sea.
Suspended above the ocean.
Oh.
So far, there are 12 unidentified objects.
Damn it, man. I want to see it.
It may be unmanned. Regardless, we have a protocol for scenarios like this.
We do? Do we? It's like a, I don't know, kind of like an egg. I can't get a good look at it. I mean, I think that's purposeful. You know, a movie I need to see one of these days, and that's Close Encounters. Never seen it. I also need to finally watch E.T. too, speaking of. What school did it say she was at? Did it say?
I have something I need you to translate for me.
Where did you come from?
Is that...
Yes. How would you approach translating this? Do you hear any words? Phrases?
I didn't. I mean, not even like our words. I just heard grunts, kinda.
I can tell you that it's impossible to translate from an audio file. I would need to be there to interact with them.
I know what you're doing.
Tell me what I'm doing.
I'm not taking you to Montana. It's all I can do to keep it from turning into a tourist site for everybody who has a TS clearance.
I'm just telling you what it would take to do this job.
If I leave here, your chance is gone.
You mentioned Berkeley. Are you going to ask Danvers next?
Maybe.
Before you commit to him, ask him the Sanskrit word for war and its translation.
Wait, did they go see the other guy and say, all right, well, shit, I guess we gotta concede? I don't know why that's so funny.
All right, give me 20 minutes.
Take off in 10.
It's just good power play, man. Gotta respect it.
Where are they from? And beyond that, how did they get here? Are they capable of faster than light travel? Are they, you might have that list of questions.
How about we just talk to them before we start throwing math problems at them?
This is why you're both here. Coffee with some aliens.
Oh, wow. Now that reminds me of Independence Day, the people collecting around these things. Hopefully they don't drop a death beam, though. God. Now that's a movie I can't tell you how many times I've seen it. It's been an insane amount, probably. Oh. Whoa. I don't know what I'm more impressed by, the ship or the fog. Where did they say this was Montana? Does this shit happen? That is, one, scary, but fucking beautiful. I mean, I guess it's gotta. I mean, I live in the valley, and there's times where you can just see the hilltops, and that's it. Everything else is just like it's under a sea of smoke and fog. But I don't think I've ever seen it like roll over hills like that. This is gorgeous.
Sir, they're here.
I'm Lois Lane. I'm here to investigate this.
The booster is a kick to your system, so you may experience some side effects: nausea, dizziness, headaches, the ringing in your ears like you have tinnitus.
Fun.
At exactly 112 minutes and 19 seconds, when gravity starts to shift and slow.
All the different countries they're zooming with.
Have they responded to anything? Any shapes, patterns, numbers, Fibonacci?
We can't tell what they're saying when they respond to hello, so don't get ahead of yourself.
What kind of radiation exposure are we walking into?
Nominal. These are just for safety.
So is there any physical contact with the, am I the only one having trouble saying aliens?
So what do they look like?
You'll see soon enough. Hurry up.
God, man, I'm anxious. I want to see. I want to see. I want to see more. I want to see more.
The suits are clumsy at first, but you get used to them. Load up in a second vehicle.
She okay? She lie about the claustrophobia? God. All hail the tic-tac. It's got like a rough stone-like texture, it looks like. I mean, I guess it could also be the booster, because he did say it could possibly garner those side effects they mentioned. Sorry, was that the score, or was that the thing? I'm thinking the score. Oh, okay. I was like, how the hell do they get in? What the fuck? There's no way that lift goes that high. Huh. Gravity's getting out of whack as they go up. What?
That this happened.
Oh my god. He's so chill about that. He's totally, what the, I would be like, no, what the fuck?
Alright, let's move. Time is wasting. You ready? You ready? Let's do it.
So I guess, screw what I said. They don't need the lift to go all the way up. They can literally, oh my, they can just, wow. That's so weird.
Bring it up. Vitals normal. Radio signal straight.
God, that's trippy.
Come on. I think.
Okay, I thought he was gonna like just yeet her up there.
Move out. Alpha detail is in position. Team is in position. We're on the move.
That's so weird, because they're like, when you think about it, because like the camera's oriented so it looks like, you know, we got our eye line, the horizon line where it should be, but in reality they're going up at that angle. It's so fucky, man. Oh wow, and now you got to do this. Man, I'm a viewer and this is disorienting. Oh, is it like the canary in the mine? Is that what that's for? Ooh. Oh God. They squid, like squid beings? Those hands. They mind flayers? That's what I'm thinking now. Some Lovecraftian horrors. That's it? We're just gonna cut away?
We both have till 0200 hours to figure something out.
Okay, what happens then?
You go back in.
I love the design. I love simplistic designs like that. Something about it just comes off oddly more alien. Like when it's more like, I don't know, like overly designed or organic in some sort of way. I don't know, something about it, like the sleekness of it is just that much more eerie and alien to me than if this was like the Borg cube or something.
Mandatory dusk to dawn curfew after the crackdown by the National Guard failed to prevent a third night of looting across the country.
Oh God.
Well, they play audio back at us.
Audio of what?
Spits of conversation from the room, random clips of dialogue. Really,
So they're recording us too. Well, that's interesting. Gave me some flashes to like Predator a little bit. Want some candy?
Want some candy? You come here right this minute. Mommy, I saw a girl. Want some candy? Want some candy?
Oh man, she's shaking. I think this is, I don't know. I just got this feeling that it's more than like the side effects of the booster, you know? I don't think we'd be focusing on it this much if it was. Got 6 legs that I can make out. Maybe 7. I think I saw one behind another one, but I'm not sure. I mean, hell, they could have more than that. Yeah, they're very, like, cephalopodous. Again, or this could be a bigger creature just going. Oh, what the? Well, what's that measuring? Oh, what? What? Ink or something. It's kind of like smoky like some kind of odd particulate. That's wicked, man.
And he asked what they were, and the Aborigine said kangaroo.
And the point is?
It wasn't until later that they learned that kangaroo means I don't understand. So I need this so that we don't misinterpret things in there. Otherwise, this is going to take 10 times as long.
Well, that's stuck, I guess.
And remember what happened to the Aborigines? A more advanced race nearly wiped them out.
Also, good point.
It's not true.
Oh.
But it proves my point.
Ha. Ha. Wow. Okay. Never. Interesting.
Well, that doesn't make any sense at all, does it?
The problem is not everyone shares our policy of being open with the aliens. Have you met General Chiang?
Hey.
Call sign for him is Big Domino. Whatever Chiang does, at least 4 other nations will follow.
God, I can't remember that guy's name. That actor's name.
You're gonna teach them your name and Ian's.
Yeah, so that we can learn their names if they have names and then introduce pronouns later.
These are all grade school work.
Mm-hmm.
Help me understand.
Okay.
I mean, it seems pretty straightforward to me, man.
No, not the topic.
The difference between a specific you and a collective you, because we don't want to know why Joe Alien is here.
Don't add anything to it.
And she's still shaking, but why is she shaking? I love, like, how she's just on point with these responses, man. She's so witty. I love it.
You need to see me.
Ooh. Now that I don't know if I would do.
to call?
I don't know.
Skloop and gloop.
I was thinking Abbott and Costello. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Oh, and they just whoop away. They're like octopuses, man. Octopi. Wait. How's the opening and these flashes gonna connect? I don't really have any good thoughts on that right now.
Here are some of the many things we don't know about heptapods.
Heptapods.
Pod, foot, 7 feet. Heptapod. Who are they?
So I was right, 7 feet.
They chose places on Earth with the lowest incidence of lightning strikes, but there are exceptions. The next most plausible theory is that Sheena Easton had a hit song at each of these sites in 1980s.
I like how they can still be kind of funny during the situation.
Their writing is semisiographic. It conveys meaning. It doesn't represent sound. Perhaps they view our form of writing as a wasted opportunity. We have our friends in Pakistan to thank for their study of how heptapods write. Because unlike speech, a logogram is free of time.
That's nifty.
You would have to know each word you wanted to use, as well as how much space that it would occupy. A heptapod can write a complex sentence in 2 seconds, effortlessly.
Wow.
Expanding vocabulary. Louise thinks it could easily take another month to be ready for that.
Wow, how long have they been at this? I'm just taking their explanations at face value because this is just so far above my head, man. But I love it.
Whoever's looking for you.
Well, why do you think I'm hiding out here?
Like, I get what they're doing, I just don't understand it.
You approach language like a mathematician, you know that, right? I watch you steer us around these communication traps that I didn't even know existed. I guess that's why I'm single. You seen the jokers that we're working with? I'm glad I got you.
Oh, great.
First contact with whoever it is that is inside that thing, and who do we have running the show? The government. That's right, folks. What if the smartest thing we could do right now would be to give them a show of force? I want to hear what you think. Caller number 1, you're on the air. What do you think about all this?
We keep panning back to these soldiers, guys.
Planet.
She having a memory or a hallucination right now?
The Earth is a planet.
Want to see my project from Miss Garriott's class?
Yeah, little nose.
Or you mean maybe both, but like,
We had to make up our own TV show.
is this meant to convey like her having a thought, or is her mind being probed?
You know it's okay to be sad that your dad
I
and
know. I'm not.
So we both love you very much.
I know. It's just a cartoon. Not real.
Louise?
The language you speak determines how you think, and
I'm curious. Are you dreaming in their language?
Is he too?
I mean, I've had a few dreams, but I don't think that makes me unfit to do this job.
Oh! Oh, wait. Because they think, oh, God. The beginning, middle, and end she was talking about, like, you remember the beginning, you remember the end, and you remember these highlights in between. And they were talking about trying to write a word in a sentence all at once. So now that they're trying to understand this language that is just this thing that is just a circle. It is the entire sentence encapsulated. Is it unlocking her mind by trying to process this? And now she's like seeing her past, future, and present at once. Well, not future, but it's changing her brain.
Wait, go back.
Is that... Am I jumping the gun here?
Our science team is attempting to decode the sets. I don't know what that means. Something about advantage, suits, honor, and flowers. I don't...
Talking in code.
Well, let's say that I taught them chess instead of English. Every conversation would be a game, every idea expressed through opposition. Victory, defeat, you see the problem?
Yeah.
If all I ever gave you was a hammer.
Everything's a nail. We need to ask the big question.
Oh, god damn. This is so philosophical. I love it. Oh, wow.
What does it say?
Offer weapon.
It's impossible to deal with just one of us. And with the word weapon now.
Great.
What did they say? China and Russia are off the grid. They aren't speaking to anyone.
Oh, God.
Wait, these are our allies.
Colonel, you can't shut us down. Put us on radio silence.
Do it.
We received a message from the
Come on.
We need to be talking to each other.
You want to talk to them? Find out what this means.
This is ignorant as fuck, dude.
No confirmation. They are offline.
That's what I thought, man. Oh my god, they're getting so paranoid. I love how this like essentially breaks down how volatile simple impatience and misunderstanding and how quickly that can get out of hand.
What's he doing?
That was new. Does he know about the bomb?
Done. Copy that. 40 shots and suppressive fire only. Load up and get to cover. Stay frosty and we can avoid casualties.
Are you kidding me? They're gonna fight back against their own to ensure this bomb goes off. Oh my god. I mean, I in a way I get it, but like, Jesus, it's such a, again, misunderstanding. A fear response and nothing more. Whoa! Did they save them? Oh, what the fuck?
You suffered a concussion. Just lay back.
Well, shit.
Well, they're not leaving.
But they did draw back.
The Air Force and infantry are standing by.
China becomes the first world power to declare war against the aliens.
It can't be random.
Oh, wow. It's like thousands of little sentences. Oh, my God. Oh, my...
What's this term where we make a deal and we both get something out of it?
Compromise.
No,
Quid pro quo. Ugh. Quid pro quo.
more science-y than that.
If you want science, call your father.
Squid pro row.
What they're saying right here is that this is one of 12. We are part of a larger whole.
Or we're one of 12 contestants for the prize.
Why do I have to talk to him?
Aliens said there is no time.
There are a lot of ways you can interpret.
I don't need an interpreter to know what this means. Russia just executed one of their own experts to keep their secret. What, trade?
It's a non-zero-sum game.
Non-zero-sum game.
That's it. Yeah, thanks.
I've never heard that one.
What we need is to get all the other nations online before one starts global war. And there's no way for us to reach them.
There is. It's right above us.
Whoa.
Well, what is the question?
How do we get you back in that room when it's half a mile straight up?
Whoa, what the? Send her a ride. Little elevator. This is such a wild movie, man. Whoa. The sound design in this movie is stellar. Whoa. How can they tell them apart? Habit is death process.
What is your purpose here?
We help humanity. 1,000 years. We need humanity's help.
I don't understand.
The time travelers, did we create them? Are we them? Louise sees future. Weapon opens time.
No, wait.
Oh, my brain. So has she never had her daughter yet? Is that something that happens after all of this? Because it says she sees the future and she's only ever been seeing glimpses of her daughter. Oh, it dropped her off. I'm so lost. They're like giant skipping stones.
I know something that's going to happen. I can't explain how I know, I just do. And when I told your daddy, he got really mad. And he said I made the wrong choice.
Oh, does it have to do with her health?
What's my name, Hannah?
Because it is a palindrome. It reads the same forward and backward.
Beginning and meeting in the middle. Ah. What?
I can read it.
She created this language? Is that what we're seeing?
18 months ago, you did something remarkable. All because you reached out to me on my private number.
She's looking into the future to get the answers, but then doesn't that create a paradox?
Now you know. I do not claim to know how your mind works, but...
Oh, wow.
If it was important for you to see that.
I called you, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Dude, this is tripping me out. Oh my god. God. Oh, we gotta... Oh my lord. Okay. Why do you do this to me? She got the number from her future self because her past self called him with the number she got from the future self to give herself the future self's the number to call him in the first place, and whoop, 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 whoop. God damn it. It's wild, but it.
Whose phone is it?
It's your phone, sir.
I would never forget what you said. You told me my wife's dying words.
Whoa. That is wild. They reassemble somewhere, or they just was like, our job is done. And we're back at the beginning.
Hannah, this is where your story begins. The day they departed.
Oh. He's the father. This is so trippy.
If you could see your whole life from start to finish, would you change things?
That's what I was literally about to ask. Can she?
You know, I've had my head tilted up to the stars for as long as I can remember. You know what surprised me the most? It wasn't meeting them.
It was meeting you.
It was meeting you.
So, why do they split, though? Did they split over Hannah's illness? Oh, it's... Gosh, she's like Dr. Manhattan without the ability to rewrite matter.
You want to make a baby?
And the squids. The heptapods.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Alright. Looks like that's it. Based on the story of your life by Ted Chiang. I have to look into that. This was a really beautiful movie. Just with its themes and just visually. Visually, it was a very, very beautiful movie. Denis Villeneuve has this eye for spectacle, for these grandiose, larger-than-life things. I think this was definitely his resume. You know, definitely something to put forth on his CV going into Dune, man. Oh my God. This was so wild. Though, again, the time travel element of it does create its own paradox. Not the time travel, but the ability for her to see these things, and because she can see these things, she gets the information from herself in the future because she gave herself the information she needed in the future to herself in the past to give to him to give to her in the future, so she can give it back to her in the past. I love that in the end, like, despite knowing her entire life laid out before her and the tragedies that come, I think it's kind of moving and inspirational. It doesn't mean that we shouldn't still live our life, because she knows getting into this that the child they create doesn't get to live a full life. She knows that this connection doesn't last. Does knowing this, again, like they did pause it, would she change things? No, I don't think so. It's like embrace the life that's in the cards that she's got, and then we see like the world comes together as a result of this opening and sharing of information, that's tearing down of walls because of this knowledge that got passed around through time and space by these unknown helpers. Are we them? Said we need humanity's help in 3,000 years. Are they humanity in 3,000 years? Just like with what happened with Chiang, was their language taught to us by us from a different point in time? Did we teach ourselves through time? Is that like our next evolution? Are they a product of us? Why are they here? One of 12, they landed in these places where I think the main difference was the language itself. Because if you kind of look back on it. I don't know if it came up, and this just could be a bogus theory I'm pulling out of my ass, but like the locations all could stem from these places that have different fundamental language structures. Because what is it? And this gets biblical a little bit, but we have the Tower of Babel, you know? We were separated. Everything was united. Everything was one. There was one language. And then, lo and behold, as punishment, I don't remember the exact story, so forgive me, but then all of a sudden, everybody was speaking different languages, no longer able to communicate. And that's kind of the struggle here, because the whole conflict of this movie is us and our inability to work together and understand each other, our different words and meanings behind those words, and how those can be interpreted in many different ways. And like she said, like the word weapon, we can use a tool can be both a weapon and something we use to build. Just like with a weapon, like the reverse, many words have so many different meanings and interpretations, especially when you go into like metaphorical sides of it. Like, it just like language is this complex labyrinth of meaning and understanding. What you don't understand, you start to fear. And we see that with the way that, you know, the information that's being leaked out from these sites starts to cause people to panic. You see the different reactions to it, people getting afraid, starting to close off because they were like, we don't speak the language. I don't know what they're saying. What are they saying? They're speaking some kind of code. What are they doing? This idea of like, what, we can't teach these aliens the wrong thing, because then they'll get the wrong idea or they'll misunderstand what we're saying. But there's like these knee-jerk reactions out of this instinctual fear that people have out of what they don't understand or what could come out of it. And you just see that push and pull to where things just almost erupted had she not understood this language that had no beginning, middle, or end, but just is. It is all encompassing. It is one. It is the past, present, and future. And I like how that brought that around. That was an interesting twist, that these flashes, these visions were things that have not even happened to her yet. I was like, when are these going to connect? And it's very true, because like learning other languages is difficult, especially the older you get. But like, say like the more languages you learn, the easier it is for your mind to pick things up and adapt. Like, it strengthens the mind. And it does, like, because of the different language systems and all this, it rewires your mind to think in different ways, because you're speaking in different ways and you think how you speak. So like, uniting these structures, uniting these people was the goal of this entity. One of 12. In order to solve this puzzle, you needed to unite the whole. But were they the whole, or were we the one at 12? Our different societies. There's so much to think about with this movie. On top of just being beautiful and just well directed, written. I'd love to read the actual source, the story of your life. It's very interesting. And just acted really well. Amy Adams is really good. I love seeing Jeremy Renner and stuff, man. I think he's a really charming dude when he's got a very charming presence. He makes some questionable real life decisions, but he always has this like tender charm that comes out through his characters. Really like this movie, man. And then I think I remembered where I saw that guy Chiang from, the Chinese general. Isn't he in wasn't he in Rush Hour 1? Yeah, Rush Hour and Rush Hour 3. He was Solo Han. I was right. Okay. I was like, he looks so familiar, but that was also so long ago. He's a much younger man then. I like how it ended up just being this kind of hopeful message to humanity to come together. Just, again, I've said this before. I'll just think, and like I'm not the only one that said it. Like, just imagine the things we could accomplish as a people if we just put our shit to the side and just work together. Could you imagine what this world would be like if we just, you know, took a moment to understand one another at all? I don't know, man. It's just depressing as hell now that I'm thinking about that aspect of it. Because again, it's this idyllic world that we'll probably never see. It's just depressing. But yeah, I really, really dug this. Another solid win from you guys. I'm still waiting on you guys to give me a dud. It's going to happen eventually. It's gotta, but so far it is yet to happen. But guys, what did you think of this movie? What are your thoughts, your theories, your interpretations? I would love to know. Hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, please leave a like, drop a comment, and we'll carry on the conversation after the video. Subscribe if you're not already. And remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction to this, and if you would like to put forth your suggestions and vote on what movies we react to each month, you can do that all over on our Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, gets you all access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, York Coruscant, Margaret Grace, Melita, Robert Amagiano, Raven McCann, Jeffrey Hale, M. Sephiroth, Jake Cantrell, Amy Becca, and Josh Lee. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.